1 Koenigsegg Rain, $1.9 million.
There ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass.
Christian von Koenigsegg may be the most visionary privateer builder in the world today. His creations are deeply personal and undeniably groundbreaking innovations. The many of the most expensive cars in the world, the price of the changes to match the complexity each customer's demands. The Ritre is built around a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 that pumps out 1,100 horsepower. The rest of the drivetrain is a brilliant departure from the norm. The Ritre uses something called the Koenigsegg Direct Drive System, wherein a small, crank-mounted electric motor is connected to the engine with a hydraulic coupling and acts as a launch motor. To LaFerrari Ferrari Aperta, $2.2 million. The Ferrari LaFerrari stood out when it was first introduced at the 2013 Geneva Auto Show, despite the fact that it had to share the floor with a new Lamborghini Veneno and McLaren P1. It has a top speed of 217 miles per hour, crushed the track record at Maranello, and goes from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Unveiled at last year's Paris Auto Show, the Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta is the open-top version of the fastest production Ferrari ever made. Literally meaning open, the Aperta differs from the hardtop, which was already expensive when it was first sold in 2013 or $1 million a piece in a few crucial ways. 3 McLaren P1 GTR $2.59 million. Okay, so the McLaren P1 GTR isn't on the market anymore, and it never really was to begin with, since McLaren sold it out of the works, and only 35 were made. It's also a track-only car. You'd think these factors would take the GTR out of contention. Not so. A track car is still a car, and this one is a beauty. Built by McLaren, works as a 20th anniversary celebration of McLaren's win at Le Mans and maintained by McLaren's Special Operations Department. The P1 GTR was sold only in pounds for £1.9 million. For Bugatti Chiron $2.6 million. When, as legend has it, former VWs R. Ferdinand Piëch demanded that Bugatti make the fastest car in the world, the masterminds in Mulsanne conjured the Veyron, an insectal example of aerospace colliding with automotive engineering that traveled a laughable 268 miles per hour. Its W16, 1,001 horsepower engine jacked up the cost to $1.5 million, and the 4-turbo WAS E-Guts were louder than most modern engines. Five Pagani Huayra BC $2.8 million. For those among you who didn't think it could get more extreme than the Pagani Huayra, we give you the Huayra BC, the most expensive Pagani ever made. The BC stands for Benny Caiola, an Italian investor who may have owned one of the best collections of Ferraris in the world. Caiola was one of Horatio Pagani's oldest friends and mentors, and this car takes Pagani's obsessive approach to detail to even more mental levels.
Couldn't catch me, I'll be